jeez. Okay, they're getting in close now. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Don't light fires in my field. Come on. You jerks. I'm trying to burn my crops. I won't be having that. Ooh, okay, that's a good shot. They're going down. We'll go on, dragon. Okay. Wow, this is... Ooh, okay. Alright, this fire is potentially going to get out of control quite quickly. Which is not ideal, of course. We do not have enough dwarves to actually... Okay, Thormir, you're just gonna have to chill out there for a minute, because I know he's wanting to go out there and actually try and put out some of these flames. Okay, yeah, these guys seem to be much more interested in lighting fire to my rice than actually fighting me. Okay, they are fleeing. So, let's try and get into positions where they're not going to destroy my doors. Although that guy has somehow found his way inside, which is not what I want. Stop that. Gimli, can you come over here? Or Razzalim, rather. Gimli, sort these guys out. Okay, alright. Oh, it's raining! Oh my god, that rain is absolutely clutch. Oh my goodness. which is important. I also do need somebody to be doing animal training, which should be a Razalim. But he's... Oh, man. I think that is the one thing that I'm finding a little bit annoying with this mod pack, is that I don't like the combat extended mod that much. At least not in this setting. The fact that we have to clean up all of the arrows and everything like that, I don't feel like it adds anything to the game. I don't feel like it does. I find it more of an aggravation and inconvenience than something that provides enjoyment or extra immersion. So, yeah, I think that's probably one of my... He's a hungry boy. Apparently he is. Apparently he is. So, Buddy, you need to tell me a little bit more about this Drunk Quest game. Like, is it a board game, or is it a video game, or... Oh. Kingdom Under the Mountain. 5 Muffalos, 4 Mountain Dwarf Guards, a Dwarf Villager, and Dwarf Trader. They're our enemy. We are going to attack them. Are they going to try and flee? I think it looks like they're going to try and flee. No? Wait. Oh, okay. Janet's just doing a little bit of casual hunting. That's fine. Alright, Cloyne, I want you to try and actually take down these Muffalo. I want some loot off these guys. And you, Bruce. armor. All those weapons. Amazing. Okay, brilliant. Brilliant. Alright, now let's strip these guys. Because obviously everything of value we're going to take with us. It's a shame that these guys didn't actually have any food with them. Or at least not much food. Yes, amazing. So, alright, we've struck a first blow against our enemy, the kingdom under the mountain. Now they will fear the name Bruce once again and know in their hearts of hearts that they are doomed. We hope. We hope. Tabletop card game. Each person gets a turn to defeat a monster. Right, okay, that sounds really cool, Buddha. That sounds really cool. Okay, well, there's no need for us to hang around any longer than we are right now. Well, actually, strip. Yes, and strip. Go, let's do that quickly. Blam. Alright, are any of these guys worth taking prisoner? Gourmet, careful shooter, no. Jogger and fast learner. It's not terrible. Steadfast, nimble, and a jogger. A very good medic. Okay. Oh, well, that's our guy. Kildrak. Whoops. Boffin. Ascetic, tough, and a nudist. No thanks. Alright. Staggeringly ugly and too smart. None of these guys are really particularly worth saving. Yeah. No, let's not do that. Alright, let's reform the caravan. What stuff are we going to take with us? The meals? Yes, we'll definitely take food. Dwarven bolts? Yes, we'll take all the dwarven bolts we can get. Now, there is a lot of weapons and armor and that kind of thing. So, spare shield? Yes, we'll take that. An axe? Yes, I'll take that. Some crossbows. I don't think I'll need more crossbows. I think that'll just be dead weight. We don't really need additional clothing. Alright. Let's have a look at this. So we got some helmets and armor and that kind of thing. We'll take the silver. The Lord Helm. Excellent Lord Helm. Oh, yeah, alright. Okay, we'll take that stuff, definitely. It's not too heavy, and it is considerably valuable. So is this. Oh, my goodness. These guys were just helm traders. Just helms for days. We're going to have a fortune worth of armor. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. That's 15 kilograms of armor. I'll take those ones. That will be enough, though. That will be enough. Okay, alright. Caravan is reformed. 5 days till destination. And we are now better supplied and better armed. The only casualty that we had was Urst. And he is being stabbed. Will he be tended to? I assume he will. We'll check in on that in a moment. But, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm surprised as well, Chromega. I think that's the reason why they didn't just charge us down immediately. But, you know, it's all fine. Well and good. Junior Mad, how are you, buddy? How's your weekend going? Okay, yeah, he's pretty happy. He's being fed. Good stuff. Oh, you know what I should do? I should allow Angerhis to eat this lambus bread. Because the lambus bread does give you a speed bonus. And let's face it, poor Angerhist, he can probably use all the speed bonus he can actually get. He's so slow. So painfully slow. That's going to be actually pretty critical for us, I think. We'll allow him to eat some elvish bread. Allow him to go a little bit quicker. Oh man, we've got so much cleaning up to do. Major break risk. Anger hissed. Still unhappy. He's malnourished. He's in serious pain. He's been entombed underground. A caravan. Oh, okay. This one's the haven of the elves. We're going to trade with these guys. We're going to trade with them. And we're going to see if we can't sell some of these weapons and armor that we've just looted off of the other caravan that we came across. That would be pretty cool. They've got some shield belts. Are they going to buy helms off us? It does not look like they want to buy helms off us. They will buy shields off us, but I do not want to sell my shields. This axe, though, we could sell that. That wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, everything else is kind of... Yeah. Alright, well, you know what? We've sold a little bit of something. Let's move on. Continue on our adventure. He's got... Yeah, he's so slow. He's got to walk so far to eat. Alright, let's see a look at this. There we go. He's ate the elvish bread. So the elvish bread gives him 25% movement bonus, which almost completely offsets the muscle parasites, which is minus 30%. So, yeah, we're just going to keep him on a diet of elvish bread. And that will actually increase... Well, that increases his ability to move around by a quarter. That is insane. That is so good. So that's pretty handy. And by pretty handy, I mean exceptionally handy. And maybe, now that he's eaten some good food... Oh, look, he's looking a lot quicker now. He's looking like a regular boy. Maybe a little bit slow, but... Hopefully he won't be anywhere near as bad as what he was. Certainly anything is better than how he was before. He's playing some horseshoes. Good on him. Good on you, boys. There may be hope yet for Angerhist, the Blood Fist. There may yet be hope. And Razalim, what are you doing? You're taking off your shield belt. And... Are you going to put on a new one, buddy? Or did we take all of our shield belts with us? We pretty took all of them with us, didn't we? That's probably a bit of an oversight on my part. Alright, well, Razalim, let's force wear that shield belt for the foreseeable future. That'll be fine. We'll make do. Okay, so food is looking good at the moment. Food is fine. We're doing lots of hauling. Slowly we are getting rid of all of these corpses and the copious amounts of arrows that we've just... Oh, they're just everywhere. Absolutely bloody everywhere. It's ridiculous. And Susan Thulmir... Essentially, we do only have 5 people at our base. Because Susan and Thulmir both have no hands and are honestly really not an immense amount of help to us. They really aren't. We could probably actually stop planting this crop here now that we've only got a skeleton crew here. We can probably just make do with this main farmland there. Oh, another trader caravan. Amazing. Will these guys buy our armor? Yes, they will. Oh my god, look at that. We're going to make some serious bank here, ladies and gentlemen. Do they have anything we want, though? That is a question. Oh, they'll sell 1,000 pemmican to us. How much is that going to cost us? Nearly 2 grand. That's worth it. That is so worth it. So, if we buy that, and then we sell these helms, We sell these helms. $900 silver. Plus we'll have an immense amount more non-decaying food. That is so worthwhile. Yes. Alright, move on. So, how many days worth of food do we have now? I feel like that's going to update because I think we only had 32 days worth of food previously. So I'm hoping that will update. 36 days worth of food. 1,000 pemmican is only 4 days worth of food? Well, I suppose we do have a lot of guys. Oh well. That's worth it. That's still worth it. We're still giving ourselves more food. And more food, as my grandpappy used to say, is more good. Okay, how are you doing, Angerhist? He's still sick. He's still in serious pain. He's entombed underground. I feel like we should just get him out and about tomorrow at some point if we can. Just so he gets rid of that -9. Then he'll actually be relatively happy if we can do that. We can get rid of that -9. He might actually be okay. And how are we doing over here? These guys are going fine. Yeah, this is going fine. Everything thus far, guys, is relatively under control. I don't quite understand why, though, my animals seem to be having so much trouble actually doing all the hauling tasks I've asked of them. A little bit disappointing, but, well, actually, I suppose now that I look at them, they are actually doing it. So I probably can't criticize too much. There's probably just a lot that needed to be hauled, so it's taken a while. Now I feel a little bit guilty because I've obviously criticized them too soon and I've hurt the pig's feelings. What is wrong with me, guys? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? And we're just plonking the dead bodies down in the middle of the river here, so their filth and their memories can be washed away. Now, all of our crops have been hauled and all of the bodies can be hauled, have been changed out of there. So we can set these guys back to their normal hauling positions, which is good. Another thing done. How far is our... Wow, our caravan. They have traveled a considerable distance now. 2 days, 2.5 days until we attack. So we've got a couple of Dwarven bandit settlements that we're going to attack before we get to our first kingdom under the mountain. In the Nami Peaks here. Or Nami. Nami Peaks? I think that's right. I don't know. So we're going to attack and eliminate both of these settlements here. Troubles Town and Spear Plateau. Soon, if I have anything to say about it, they will no longer exist. So, yeah. We might as well... And she is joining our army on their march north to take on the kingdom under the mountain and the dwarven bandits as well. What? It was Janet. What isn't it? Janet from accounting? I have Janet. I know I have Janet. Oh, well, yeah, okay, so the from accounting part doesn't actually fit. We can fit Janet from. That's it. Unfortunately, yeah. So, you know, her name in the game is Janet, but we all know it's Janet from accounting. Like, guys, you all know that, right? You all know that. Revane, wish you could turn it into a radioactive wasteland. I'm sure there's some mods that allow you to do stuff like that, because I know I've played around with a few like map generator and world generator mods that allow you to have some greater and wacky level of control over certain things, and I'm sure you could do something in there with that. And Phantom Trader, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's get rid of this blight. Disgusting, disgusting blight. Don't hate them. I absolutely loathe blights. They're like the worst thing. Luckily, Dragon here, 20 plant cutting skill. Legendary master of the ways of the farm. He's on the job, and he's doing his best he can to, you know, actually sort out this issue. For our Gimli, only 6 plant skill, but bless his heart, he's helping out as well. And yeah, that looks like the last of the blight there is sorted, so we can put everybody back to their normal plant priorities. There we go. Hey, Kalissa, welcome back. Subjected to a shit Samsung ad. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I don't spend any time watching ads. I despise them. Absolutely despise ads. Oh dear. A little bit of fire over here. I wish there would be a little bit of fire that would just kind of come over and burn away all of the evidence of the horrible battles that have been fought on this map. Just so I can pretend it never happened. Be nice. I stream RimWorld 2 days a week, Phantom. And I love it. I love it. We've been streaming two days at least, minimum, for the last, I don't know, like maybe 3-4 months. Sometimes more. But yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite games. We're playing a Lord of the Rings mod pack at the moment, which I'm absolutely loving. We've got our little dwarven settlement here, our dwarven mine, and they're doing well. And Calissa, no, absolutely not. This stream is not about being funny, entertaining, or interesting. This is about indulging my ego and allowing me to hear myself talk. That's all this is. All it is. Okay, right. Yeah, well, Revane, I have definitely played on Tundra before. I think the only biome that I've never done a full playthrough on is Ice Sheet. And that's because it's just absolutely cripplingly hard. Like, I'm just not good enough at the game to manage it, unfortunately. But I think just about every biome now we've actually done a completed run on, either modded or vanilla. But yeah, I love this game. I really do. And at least, I know, it's a pretty great ego. Phantom Trader, thank you very much for the follow. Please feel free to ask any questions, join in on the chat, give me a hard time, like Calissa here, and, you know, just in general, make yourself at home. Oh, generating new map. Our army has arrived at the Dwarven Bandits. It's time. It is time. Attack begun. Ooh, alright. Oh. Okay. Janet from accounting is having a nap before the battle begins. How many dwarves are we up against? 7. Doesn't look like the most formidable of bases, I'm gonna admit. But let's not underestimate it. They could still have dwarves inside the settlement. That is the other thing that we need to kind of take note of. I think attacking from this side over here is actually going to be best, because we can use this strip of boulders here to actually as cover for our ranged troops, and also to slow down any attackers wanting to charge us. We're all up against melee, guys, so we are actually going to be pretty well matched in melee, which is a little bit scary, but hopefully we'll be okay. Janet here. We still haven't trained her in release yet. Actually, let's have a look at this. We want to have Janet. We want her to follow her master and drafted. So let's do that. Arazalim is her master. Oh shit, Arazalim is her master. Arazalim is at home. Lorgar. Lorgar, you are now the dragon master. Go on, get in there. Cannibal for polar ice sheets. Yeah, exactly, Ravane. It's tough, man. It is brutally, brutally tough. And honestly, yeah, it's just a bit much for me. I've played quite a bit of this game, but I am very, very far from actually being what I would consider to be anywhere near half decent at it. Alright, let's wait until everybody's all grouped up together before we launch the attack here. Danny's here is actually, for whatever reason, seems to be actually coming out quite far. So let's get a force to go over on this flank here. Damrin, don't you attack me, buddy. Don't want to have to deal with you. We'll keep 2 guys on the right flank. Alright, looks like Danny's is going to move up and make our life a little bit more difficult here. Alright, well, let's move up to here. Okay, here he goes. This should be... Oh my god. He just got absolutely destroyed. Who shot that? Bruce. The absolute beast, man, has destroyed them. My god. Alright, let's send our melee troops up here a little bit further. Here come the rest of them. Lorgar and Danrim. Take him on. Get in there, Janet. Janet from accounting, doing some good work. She's getting involved. Gilbert, get around there. There we go. And it's as simple as that. Wait. Floyn, why do you not have your crossbow equipped? Seems like a very odd thing to do. Alright, amazing. Good job. Good job. Alright, well done everybody. Not a scratch on us either. Amazing. Alright, we got some more meals. Lovely. Alright, let's claim. 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 We're going to loot this place, and then we're going to regroup the caravan, and we'll head out. So everybody get a bite to eat. Gilbert, let's go across here. Mr. Star, I do have a pet dragon. Yes, I absolutely do. It took us a very, very long time to actually do it, but we did. Amazingly. Oh, Janet actually took some damage. Wow. Here we go. Yeah, Ravane, we haven't had to worry too much about that in this playthrough, just because there's much less flammable stuff, it seems, in this, which is lucky. Wow, that's a lot of arrows. If we needed arrows, man, would we be happy right now? Turns out, though, we don't actually need arrows. We do need shields, though, so I'm happy to grab some shields. Oh, yeah, Mr. Star, I could not recommend this mod pack enough. It is really, really properly good. Alright, go on, guys. You can go have a sleep in these beds. Come on. No. There we go. Alright, go have a sleep in there. You'll be fine. Gilbert, go on. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And our infestations are absolutely huge on this mod pack as well. They are absolutely brutal. Imagine a uranium bolt thrower. Oh my god. It'd be like a fucking railgun. wrangle him into the troop. The bad thing is of course that he is a dwarf noble, which does mean that he's incapable of dumb labor, cooking, cleaning, and plant work, which is a little bit disappointing, but I think everything else that he's proficient at kind of makes up for that as well. Along with his traits, he does have some particularly good traits. We have a pretty decent little base down here. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Everything's set up. I am a little bit disappointed in the amount of Lambus that we are actually able to produce at the moment. Since they left, we've only managed to produce 53. I was hoping that we'd be able to produce it a little bit quicker, but I suppose ultimately that's okay. That's just going to be how it is with so few people back here to kind of run everything. Now, I think considering 2 of our people back at home have no hands, we're actually being reasonably productive, so it's not the worst thing ever, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we got some humans coming to pay us a visit. I do wish that there was a little bit more flavor given to this mod pack on the human factions. I think that's one thing that I feel like I'm really missing, is there's not enough human flavor and lore from the actual Lord of the Rings movies, books, all that stuff. Like, the human factions are more or less the same, or it feels the same from what I've experienced so far, as the base vanilla game, which is a bit of a shame. And also, I feel like there's so much potential with the Lord of the Rings pack to, you know, for example, replace infestations with goblin hordes. You know, like if you're burrowed into a, like if you're built your base into a mountain like we have, instead of infestations of insects, you get infestations of goblins. Or if you get a really big infestation, it has a chance to spawn a Balrog or something. Like, that would be incredible. But even having, like, Orc or Urukai, you know, raids and that kind of thing as well would be absolutely incredible. Like, I feel like you could replace the Mechanoid faction in the Lord of the Rings mod pack with Orcs and Urukai as a, you know, an alternate enemy to the normal other factions that we're versing at the moment. Like, I feel like that would be absolutely incredible. Well, Ravane, that is one of the things that we found. Like, there is, in this mod pack, there is a Ancient Dwarven Stronghold random event, which basically spawns on the world map a settlement or an event that when you attend to it, it takes you to an old destroyed dwarven stronghold, which is actually a giant dwarven mountainous stronghold. And inside it, on top of a giant mound of gold, is actually a dragon. And we've had, I think, 2 of those events now on this playthrough. So they seem to be relatively rare, but they are very, very cool. Very, very cool. They're definitely one of my favorite things that I've done on this playthrough. So that is kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing. But of course, I don't know, you know, whether if we get a high enough actual settlement value, whether the raids will... Like, I feel like there's the potential there, of course, you know, once you get a sufficient amount of value to your settlement, that you will get attacked by dragons and things like that. Like, that would be really cool. Yes, I did, Ravane. Yeah, we went to an ancient dwarven settlement. I think it was around here somewhere. And we killed the dragon that was presiding over it. And we left with a ton of mithril, gold, silver, some weapons and armor and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it was definitely worth doing. It was very, very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, so our little army here. Caravan, demand by dwarven bandits. 6 dwarves. They want 112 lambus and 66 gold. We're on our way to attack their village, their settlement. And they're here stopping me saying, yo, hold up, army with a dragon. Give us your food and your gold. Fuck no, we are giving you our gold. Look at these guys, the fucking nerve of them. The nerve. Might set up some kind of settlement around here, halfway to these guys here, and up to there. To act as kind of like a halfway post. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Whether that's what we'll end up actually doing or not is another thing entirely, but... hang on, let's calculate this. Let's calculate this. How long would it actually take us to get all the way up to here? 34 days. We've got 28 days of food. So we could potentially do it with just one supply stop. Or if we get one of those settlements with a lot of food, that could potentially be enough to supply us all the way to get up north. We might not even need to then, now that I think about it. Especially if we can stop at some friendly settlements on the way to trade and buy more food. Yeah, this actually does seem feasible. The more I think about it, the more feasible this becomes. And we've got some mad cassowaries. Okay. How many cassowaries are there on this map? 4 of them. That's not too bad. Gimli, let's get you to come down here and hopefully show these cassowaries what's for. Oh dear, he's been knocked down. Okay, well. Can you just chop its head off or something, dude? My god. Okay, alright, fine. 1 down. Where's your shield gone, Gimli? Okay, his shield has already been destroyed in that fight. Lovely. Amazing. Alright, well, he's got 2 more cassowaries. Alright. This settlement seems a little bit bigger. There is 8 dwarves here. Which side is going to be best to attack from? I'm thinking over here somewhere. Yeah, it feels bad at how commonly people seem to lose limbs in this. And I mean, it doesn't make sense to me either, because realistically, how is a cassowary gonna cleave off your hand? Yeah, that's always the feel bad moment as well with prosthetics, is if you get like an architect leg or an eye or something and you put it on a colonist and they die, that's it. It's gone. You know, you can't re-harvest the bionics off them, which is super, super frustrating. Alright, let's get our melee guys down here. Archers down the flanks. Go. Why do you have a shield, Darwin? It's very odd. Oh. The eclipse has begun. Alright. Where do we want to go? I feel like we send 4 guys down here. Okay, alright, the man-hunting bloodlust has come to an end. But, wow, that has... Oh my god. Left hand! What is it with hands being destroyed in this? Like, it's seriously, it's ridiculous. There we go. Mithril Lord Helm. Even though it's 40% damage, that's actually still going to be really valuable. Oh yeah. Alright, Kildrak treating Janet. She is looking a bit worse for wear, but I'm sure she'll be okay. She should make a full recovery. Okay. Alright, I think we're alright. I think we're alright. Well, the thing is that with Path of Exile, I've got quite a few friends that are really, really into it. Like, they absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And admittedly, I have watched quite a bit of it on Twitch and on YouTube as well. Like, the various builds, though, I find it a little bit intimidating to kind of think about getting into. But, yeah. Honestly, like, most of the time I find myself wanting to play all these different games, and all I